Good afternoon, and you are welcome to Comprehensive News for the Deaf on NTA Abeokuta Channels 12. I am Sheyi Ogunbayo. The Chief Imam of Egbaland, Sheikh Sadala Bangbola, is urging Nigerians to keep promises made with one another as exemplified in the lessons of Eid Kabir for the sake of equity and fairness in the society. Sheikh Bangbola was speaking shortly after the 2 rakat prayer at Lantoro Eid Prayer Ground, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Akim Jimoh reports that the 2 rakat prayer ushers in Eid Kabir, which symbolizes the feast of sacrifice as exemplified by Prophet Ibrahim. The chief imam of Egbaland, Sheikh Sadala Bangbola, cautions faithful to celebrate in moderation, encouraging them to endeavor to keep promises made with one another. For Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun represented there is need for Nigerians to keep hope alive with the federal government, assuring that government is doing everything possible to address the prevailing harsh economy. Still on the celebration, Nigerians, irrespective of religion, social status, and political affiliations, have been admonished to emulate the attributes of Prophet Ibrahim, exemplified through the fear of Allah, total submission, and sacrifice to engender a greater society for the good of humanity. The chief imam of Owu Muslims community, Alhaji Yunus Kehinde Akorede, gave the admonition during the Eid prayer for the Eid Kabir celebration at Owu Eid ground in Abeokuta. Lekan Agbonde reports that the Islamic faithful led by the monarch, the Olowu of Owu Kingdom, Oba Saka Matemilola, former governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, and others were there to worship as the chief imam of Owu Muslims community, Alhaji Kehinde Akorede, led the 2 rakat prayers. Imam Kehinde Akorede enjoined the worshippers to let the fear of Allah and total obedience to his commandments be their guiding principles in their daily living. The Olowu of Owu Kingdom, Oba Saka Matemilola, and the former governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, urged Nigerians to allow their actions to be spurred by love for fellow humans. The chief imam thereafter slaughtered a ram and urged the worshippers to go home and do the same in obedience to Allah's instruction pertaining to Eid Kabir. Senator Amosun later hosted the Egba Muslims community to the Eid Kabir Salah feast at his family house in Nitaeko, Abeokuta, where they offered a Thanksgiving prayer to Allah. Now to the significance of the celebration. Although Eid Kabir is the last of the 5 pillars of Islam, its uniqueness and significance goes beyond mere religious rites and the worship of Allah and its obligations that foster unity, brotherliness, and love that are extended to people of diverse faiths and beliefs. In this report, Lekan Agbonde examines Eid Kabir as a festival that promotes peace and unity in a diversified country like Nigeria. The origin of Eid Kabir is traced back to the holy relationship between the Almighty Allah and his prophet Ibrahim, who is regarded as the father of faith due to his selflessness and total trust in the Almighty Allah. Prophet Ibrahim belief, trust, and obedience to Allah was demonstrated when he agreed to offer his son Ismail to him as burnt offering to worship, a gesture that earned him a great reward for Allah, who exchanged the son with a ram. It was this scriptural scenario that brought about the celebration of Eid Kabir, which is one of the pillars of Islam. Now to another development. Professional associations in the building industry are pledging commitment and effective collaboration with the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria towards addressing incidences of building collapse and flushing out of quackery in the building industry. This was at the 2024 International Tillers Day celebration in Ota, Ogun State. The significance of fatherhood as a vital and integral part of the society and the Christian community once again came to the fore at the 64th Father's Day celebration service at African Church, Ita Iyalode, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Oyinkansola Ojelade reports that the service served as a reminder of the enduring values of fatherhood in shaping the next generation. Ogun State government has directed heads of schools to ensure good health and safety for all learners, students, and staff to prevent the spread of cholera within the school premises. In a statement by the Commissioner of Education, Science and Technology in Ogun State, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu, preventive measures such as comprehensive health talks on prevention of cholera for learners and staff, including dissemination of information on symptoms, transmission, proper hand hygiene, and safe drinking water practices. The statement directs head teachers and principals to ensure availability of clean water and soap for regular hand washing in school premises and promotes the use of hand sanitizers. Professor Arigbabu advised schools to maintain clean and hygienic environments, dispose generated waste properly, clean the toilets and other common areas regularly. The statement further directs designated health officers within the school to monitor learners and staff for symptoms of cholera and report suspected cases to the nearest healthcare center immediately. Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun has allocated farmlands to the 26 members of the State House of Assembly as part of its efforts aimed at ensuring food security and in support of the agricultural resurgence initiative of the federal government. The governor presented letters of allocation of land to the lawmakers to commemorate the first anniversary of the 10th legislature at the governor's office, Okemoson, Abeokuta. The federal government has recorded yet another success in the effort to boost healthcare delivery through health infrastructural development with the acquisition of a multi-million-dollar oxygen plant for the Federal Medical Center, Abeokuta, Ogun State. Lekan Agbonde examines the importance of the oxygen plant on healthcare delivery. Following a disturbing viral video of a girl who was brutalized by a guardian to the extent of burning parts of the victim's private parts, Ogun State government has reacted swiftly and adopted the child. The girl recounted that the guardian had inserted hot firewood into her private parts as punishment for stealing. According to police reports, the assault occurred at the suspect's residence in Ishewo Dotun community, Obadaoko, Ogun State. Following the widespread outrage and calls for justice sparked by the video, Ogun State government, non-governmental organizations, and individuals swiftly took action, leading to the arrest of the suspect. NTA Abeokuta news crew visited Ishewo Obada Oko, where Mr. Kehinde Isiaka, chairman of the Ishewo Indigene Development Association, commended the act, describing it as heinous crime. Ogun State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development and the State Ministry of Health are working together to provide support for the victim. Governor Dapo Abiodun also directed that the victim be adopted and fully cared for by the state government. And that will be all on the news edition for this week. Join us again, same time, same station. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.